Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's another Friday night, and we're back live here on the Infinity Equation tonight. And you know what we got for you, ladies and gentlemen? We got some greatness in the house. We're going to talk about some, what is it, post-con? I'm going to keep wanting to call it Hascon, but post-con reveals. So we're going to have a good time. Hope you got your drink in hand. Hope you got your favorite food in your hand. We're gonna party tonight. Yeah, I got my coffee flavored up with a little bit of liquor. You know. Okay, yeah. Gotta make it taste good. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hi, everybody on the chat. Glad y'all are out here with us, hanging out with us for another Friday night. Have a good time. And as always, I'm here with this gentleman. This guy here. He was fired 1 week. He's back now.
I thought you were about to fire me. What's up, everyone?
And then we're with this gentleman over here.
Fired and rehired.
Hey, sometimes you gotta rehire the good ones. The bosses make mistakes. Then we have this other gentleman joining us over here.
What's up?
Just gonna give him people's eyebrow. That's all you're gonna do. And then
I'm trying to get fired. Still trying to get fired.
Nah, because I don't want your legion of fans on me. Nah, you already got Chris on there, and he's the rile. He'll get everybody riled up, like the village people. And then we have this gentleman joining us for the very first time on Infinity Equation. Let's give a big welcome to Mr. Boognice, Kendall Gray. How you doing, sir?
What's going on, man? I'm doing good. Feeling good.
Good to hear. All right, everybody. Man, what a wild week it's been. So we're not going to really delay it. We're going to jump right into some quick news already because there was a lot of news that came out this week. So we're going to kind of go through it real quick here. But first, before we do that, let's go through everybody's hauls that they had this week. So let's start, Mr. Boognice. What you get this week, sir?
This week I actually got some stuff on the table right over here, but I got some additional little shipping crate props from Terraformer. I think that totals me out at like 8 or 9 from him, maybe 7 or 8, something like that. And I think that was the only stuff I actually got this week. Surprisingly, I don't know if I got any figures this week. I don't think I did actually. Yeah, that was it. Just props.
Oh, nice. Okay. The Terraform's been working out those crates. Like he's been killing it.
Yeah, they look good, man. They look realistic. They look real good.
Nice. Ryan, what'd you get this week?
Oh, I got a couple of the Black Series Mountain Troopers, the ones that were Disney exclusives, and then they've been hitting Target here and there. Those are the only 2 left on the pegs, so I grabbed those. And then I met up with Mr. Todd there, Ortiz, and I bought a couple of his old crappy figures. I got the MCU Ironmonger from 2008, something like that. And an old, it's a Hasbro Wolverine that I got from you, right? That wasn't a Toy Biz. You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, Todd.
Sorry about that. Yeah, it was a Toy Biz. I want to say Astonishing.
Yeah,
Wolverine?
Yeah, it's the Astonishing suit. Yeah,
it's kind of like the mustard blue.
Right.
I mean, for back in the day, that was a really nice figure, but
yeah.
He's pretty scrawny by today's standards.
Yep, he's a little thin. I'm not using him for Wolverine. I'm gonna cut him up and turn him into something else. I got this in today. It's a 110 scale RC car from a website called like Banggood or something. It was only $44.
Nice.
It scales pretty well with the.
Is that with shipping, or you had to pay shipping on top of that?
I don't remember. I think it was free shipping.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Paul sent me the Black Series Kanan repaint. I got the repainted Jango Fett from GameStop. Retro Mysterio came from Pulse. And I got the Old Man Hawkeye and Old Man Logan 2-pack from Amazon. and it was riddled with QC issues. So I ordered another one. That's it.
You got to post that shit in the QC group, man.
Oh yeah. There's so many groups.
Right. Bobby, did you get anything this week?
I did. I'm almost embarrassed to show what it is, but at least mine isn't as old as the the manga there. Mine's like 10 years old. I picked up the San Diego Comic-Con Bandai
Oh, nice.
the first Thundercats Classics, Lion-O. I had I know a lot of people hated this line when it came out. I absolutely loved it. I thought this Lion-O was an awesome figure. And the only thing I didn't like about it was, he had the Hasbro PVC gun issue where his sword just kind of flopped over because of the weight of it. But this one came with a vac metallized sword that's really rigid. So I kind of wanted it just for the sword, because they did these oversprays on it that are like really sloppy. So it's kind of a shitty figure, but I wanted the sword to put with my other one. So, but it was kind of one of those things where it was like, there was always like a high price for no reason because it was a Comic-Con item, and I found one for $40 and I snatched it up.
Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Todd, what'd you grab this week, sir?
I got the Retro Mysterio finally from GameStop. They finally shipped my Kingpin, so I'm waiting for, I think, middle of next week I'll get him. Mysterio is really nice. I wish I hadn't bought so many of the fucking lizard waves. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, which I hadn't bought so many of those because I bought a bunch basically like to flip, and now I'm stuck with them.
You know what? I did actually get the Retro Mysterio too. I forgot about it. Yeah, he is nice.
Much better overall looking. And then I got Ryan hooked me up with this motherfucker. Hold on. X-Man.
That's the only one I bought at that wave.
Yeah, that's the only one I was even mildly interested in, and I didn't want him unless I got him on clearance. So fortunately, he showed up on clearance at Target. So I traded Ryan the Ironmonger for this guy.
Yeah, that whole wave is $13.99 at Target right now if you can find them still.
You mean to tell me you guys didn't want to build that Sugar Man? That's one of the best builder figures Marvel Legends ever put out.
I did. I built it. Those are the ones hating on AOA.
Look, I told you, and I'll say it again. I am not an AOA fan. I was not a fan of the comic. I'm sure the figures were great, but I'll wait till I get a free Sugar Man from somewhere, or I'll buy them on eBay for a discount price. I don't want the rest of the wave. I have no interest.
Yeah, I was mildly interested in Sugar Man, but he's not essential to my collection. So
Dark Beast too was real nice in that way.
Yeah, he that one too. He is that. I'll agree. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Yeah, he is definitely.
And you got to remember that Dark Beast and Sugar Man both came into the 616 universe.
True.
Right.
Yep.
I finally got the parts to complete the Gamerverse Abomination.
Nice.
Yeah, I got
a really nice bath too.
Yeah, I figured I might as well just pull the trigger and get these parts. I got these from somebody in Ireland on eBay, and then Boog actually tipped me off to this on one of his videos.
Oh yeah, that is real nice, man.
Yeah, at first I was like, $40? Are you fucking high? But when you actually piece it out, when you look at like, if you are just buying like Can of Beams effects or something, or like $5 or $10 a piece, you add it all up. This is a really good set. So.
Yeah, it's a good value for sure. Definitely, if you look at it that way, it's definitely a good value.
Hey Todd, you got to send me the link to that when you get a chance.
Will do, my friend.
Thank you.
And then I got my third Nimrod set. I'm still on the fence if I'm going to keep all three. After seeing David Walton put all three together, I'm like, maybe I will keep them. But I one of them had pretty bad QC issues, so I was like, well, I'm definitely gonna need another set. So that's where I'm at.
Makes sense. I did get my Old Man Logan and Old Man Hawkeye from Amazon, and I canceled my Pulse pre-order. I got those in. I forgot I got those in this week, so I haven't really messed with them too much. I did get my Retro Card Mysterio. And I did get my Abe Sapien.
Oh, from what? 1,000 Toys?
Yeah. Yeah,
I think it looks pretty nice. You opened it yet?
Yeah, I have. Let's see over here.
What are you holding up there, Todd?
I forgot to say, Ryan grabbed this for me from a local guy, Brandon, and I didn't notice until I got home because I didn't look at it. I was like, it'll be fine. And then as soon as I got home and I started looking at it, it's got big old fucking gashes in his abs. So Brandon's gonna give me another one, so I'm okay.
Yeah, so Abe Sapien is pretty cool. I like him, but I did get the special edition one, which came with I forget his name, but it just came as a PVC figure. Like, he really doesn't move at all.
Oh, really? For the same price as the regular release?
No, I think this one was a little bit more. I think this one was like 109 or 114, if I remember correctly. But it's just only because he came with this piece here. But
no doubt,
it's worth it just because you can actually put the knife and the gun on Abe Sapien, but you can also take the vest off, which is nice because it just unbuckles from the seam here. So you can pop it out and pop it in. So it's really nice. And he has a little watch on too. That's kind of cool.
I'm assuming you got the Hellboy too, then.
Yeah. I just wish they would have gave him a hand to hold the sword. That just kind of that's a bummer about it.
I wish I was a Hellboy fan because I love 1,000 Toys.
Yeah, these are great. Like, they have been knocking it out of the park with these. Like, they're awesome. Like, I love this Ape Sapien. This is a really good figure. All right. Let's see here. Let's keep it going. So, this week they announced the MCU delays for the movies. So we will not get any of the MCUs the first time. Has it been 10, 20 years now? Is that one?
No, it's been 12 or 13 years since Iron Man, the first Iron Man came out.
Yeah, Iron Man was 07, I think.
Yeah, 07. Yeah. So 13 years.
Yeah, 13 years. First year without a Marvel movie. They pushed everything back to next year. Black Widow is not coming out this year. I think they're trying to really just get some money back from that, I guess.
I think you can blame the failure of Mulan for that. I don't think as many people jumped on with their Disney Plus subscription as they wanted, so they're pushing everything back.
Yeah, for $30. No, I'm not paying that extra movie.
No.
And I heard, like, all my friends that have kids, they're like, it was not very good. So.
Yeah, I watched it with my wife the other night. It kind of sucked. It was nothing like the animated movie.
Really?
I'm like, I think they keep failing at these live action movies. Mm-hmm. It's like they fucked up Lion King, which is one of my favorite movies. The only thing good that I thought was Jungle Book. It's like Dumbo shit the bed. So it's like, just stop doing live action movies. Like, just, do new shit.
Yeah. So next year is going to be jam-packed. We're getting Black Widow, Spider-Man, Shang-Chi, and Eternals. So they're going to be jamming Marvel movies down our throat next year. Then this week we saw the release of the Hellstrom trailer for Hulu. So we're going to see the Hellstrom family on Hulu now. And from what somebody was saying in one of the comments before it, they were saying that this is probably the first and only season of it, that it already got canceled. I don't know how on point that is, but I can kind of believe it, but I don't know yet until I see definitive information. Have you guys watched the trailer yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It looks good. I'm interested. I'll see it. I'll watch it just to see it because it's on Hulu. I have it already, so it'll be interesting to see how they do it.
Yeah, I might check it out, but I'm not familiar with that character at all. So it's kind of like maybe one of these days.
He pops up every once in a while, like in Avengers comics.
Mhm.
It's just like, okay, it's Hellstrom. I was more interested when they were saying they were announcing Ghost Rider as a show. To me, that was more. I think that would have been more valuable than Hellstrom, but that fell through. HBO announced a Peacekeeper 8-episode series on HBO Max to tie in with Suicide Squad 2 that comes out. So I don't know how that's going to go. I'm not too familiar with Peacekeeper from DC Comics, so unless anybody in the comments or if you guys are familiar with that character, you have to fill me in because I don't know.
I like DC, but I don't go that deep. They got a lot of weird, corny, like C and D list characters, and I think that's one of them.
I think I remember when I was a teenager, I started collecting the only DC book I ever bought was Vigilante.
Mm.
And when his series started up, Peacemaker, I think Peacemaker, is that his name?
Yeah.
Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacekeeper.
I think he made an appearance in the Vigilante books, and so that's the only reference I have of him. But I'm mildly interested. I'm down to check it out, but
Right.
it better not be anything like fucking Doom Patrol.
Oh goodness, you're on that Doom Patrol.
Oh God.
Rob was asking about hey, where's that? He was asking about how long do we have to wait for MODOK and Howard the Duck and Hellcat. From what I understand, MODOK is still going through. I don't know how. It's going to be an animated show, so I don't know how that's still going through. And I haven't heard any updates on Howard the Duck and Hellcat. So I just
Why would MODOK get his own show?
I'm trying to ask the same question. This is why Marvel fails on cartoons, because they don't know what people want. If they would have kept Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes on TV, everything would have been fine.
I think it's real obvious what everyone wants. X-Men season 6.
Yes.
Let's bring it. Let's do it. I mean, it would probably do better than Mulan.
Well, it depends on how they do the animation, though.
Yeah, they would have to modernize the animation, and not get too stylized with it.
Yeah, not stylized, but it's got to be as good as Into the Spider-Verse, though. Like, it's got to be good.
That would be cool.
I think if they brought Larry Houston back on, I think he would do it justice. I don't think there'd be any issues with it, because I think from what he was saying, it made it sound like they were thinking about bringing a new X-Men cartoon back. Next up, Brian, do you have a picture for the SHF Heavy Mando?
I do.
So I heard a lot of issues. A lot of people are up and down on this figure.
I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. So I very rarely do I do get SHF figures, but this is one I pass on because I only get nicer Old Republic Star Wars figures.
This thing looks awful to me, man.
It looks real janky.
Yeah.
Looks too thin. And I'm kind of over SHF, especially at the prices they're hitting now. I didn't even open my SHF Mandalorian. I saw some reviews, and it went straight to Mercari when it arrived.
Is that the Beskar version?
No, it was the first version.
Yeah, because Beskar's not out yet.
Totally disappointing figure, man.
Yeah. It was your review that I watched, and I was like, oh, man. And I think it showed up like 2 days later.
What was wrong with it?
It's delicate, man. It just seems like it's a lot of shit you got to do to get them suited up and geared up, and it's just like a lot of moving parts, and it just seems way too delicate. And the look was just off. The head was kind of small. It looked like
I remember.
It's just
and I remember trying to get the gun on the back was a pain in the ass.
Yep. To be fair, though, getting a gun on the back of the Star Wars Black Series one is kind of a pain in the ass too.
But the Black Series, for how good it is at $20, it's hard to justify spending almost $100 on an SHF.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
So that's why mine hit Mercari.
I'm excited for the IG11. I got 2, so I can make an IG88 out of it.
Yeah, I got that one on pre-order.
Because the Black Series IG11/88 is a piece of shit.
Yeah, it is. Totally.
I mean, from the waist up, it's not bad, but
And from the pictures, the Bandai, the SHF is actually a bit taller than the Black Series, because the Black Series is way undersized.
yeah, he's scrawny overall.
Yeah,
I actually broke mine at the what I guess the elbow bend, if that's what you even want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess that's in it for this one. Because I've seen a lot of people were just like, they were like, no, I'm not getting this one because of the issues that they had with the original Mandalorian. So,
yeah.
SHF hasn't done one good Mandalorian yet, really.
Ooh.
They didn't do. They had that Jango Fett, and then the Boba Fett that they put out was just okay. And this looks weird. This looks like one of those, like, I don't know, like in that other shot, it kind of looks like one of those like Hasbro like kids toys. Like,
yeah,
I forget what line it is, but
like their basic 6-inch line.
Yeah, it looks weird, man.
Yeah, it looks way too clean, first of all, and then in the crotch area, it just looks like gappy, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Almost like the DCUC gaping crotch pits, like Shartimus would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do have hope for the Mafex Mandalorian stuff, because they're hands down, they put out the best 6-inch scale Boba Fett.
Yeah, that's the end of that chapter.
Yep.
As Peter Griffin would say. All right. So, Bobby, it's time for you to wake up, sir.
Working.
You're going to get declassified because we don't want to get classified anymore. We want to get declassified with some of your Action Force declassified gear pack.
Ooh, that's pretty.
So tell the folks who don't know about it, who need to get on it, about it.
Well, me and the guys over at Big Bad, the great partnership I have with them, we're, discussing ideas of possible exclusive item. So I was like, what can, let's see what we can put together, because the accessory packs and the weapons packs are doing really, really well for people, because I think that, when you're getting space blasters and Nerf blasters, what you really want for your military figures are, more realistic gear. So, I try to give them, gear that maybe is missing, from other lines. And I was able to do that previously with the Bravo pack, adding the Marine cover in there. And then, I thought, well, maybe we could take that a step further and maybe give a gear pack that is more Marine inspired. So I came up with this idea to do a Marine inspired gear pack. And, I thought, what could be a cool name for it? Declassified sounds like a cool name. And, they were really jazzed about that item. But yeah. But in the grand scheme of things, yes, it's an item to fix a fuck up by someone else. So go out, get your declassified pack now. It is an Action Force item, but it may work with other lines out there. So, you can see some images I posted on social media of it possibly working with other figures. Cool little item. Very happy. It's doing very well for Big Bad right now. I'm really happy to be working with them on it. The first of many, for sure. It's also not going to be one of those things where you're not going to be able to find it. It hasn't been an issue for anyone getting it. So that's good. We don't want to deal with any Target or network exclusives over here. So when Valaverse does an exclusive, I make sure that you all can get it. So
on the network app.
On the network app.
Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, and it's pretty much made to order, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it nowadays.
Don't want to leave anyone out of the club.
Now you said something special about this grenade launcher when you were showing the molding for it. So what's so special? Because I said you can put rounds in it, and you laughed at me.
Well, when it was sculpted, as a solid grenade launcher. But because of the molding process, the factory said, "Listen, we're going to need to remove the barrel and make that a separate part." And I said, "So that means it could spin, right?" And they said, "Yeah, that's the idea." So, I posted some pictures on social media this week of some more of the EDM process, showing the tooling for the weapons packs, and you can see that the barrel where the rounds go is a separate part. So it should spin. I haven't gotten test shots yet, but I'll be quite happy when I get it and it does spin. So that's a nice little free added feature to the grenade launcher that we hadn't planned on in the first place. So it was almost like a happy accident.
Better than futuristic guns.
Action figure expert has a question about that. Dante, if you want to.
Yep. Let's see. So what kind of guns come in your declassified pack?
So you can see up on the image there that is the pistol's a 1911 style pistol, and the other one is a grenade launcher. And they both come with corresponding muzzle flashes. So there's a large one that fits into the grenade launcher and a smaller one that's made for the pistol. The pistol fits in the holster. Also comes with, 2 thigh straps. One has the holster. One has like another tactical pouch, a belt, a jacket, a backpack, marine cover, everything you need.
Nice. And you said these will be available March of next year, correct?
Yep. It's going to ship along with all the rest of Series 1.
All right.
So
now here's a question.
Here's
a question from last week that you were still trying to work on. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Purik is asking, is Action Force available in the UK?
So here is the thing about the UK. I will be very transparent for all of my UK fans because I'm finding the whole situation very frustrating. The UK is not being friendly for this. So I was trying very desperately to get it into Forbidden Planet because that's the biggest retailer that you guys have out there. So many locations all over Europe. Problem is, Forbidden Planet will only work with Diamond. I will not really work with Diamond. To be very honest, the discount they want is ridiculous. They want all these. You got to jump through a ton of hoops for them. So when I contacted Forbidden Planet, they said they will only work with Diamond, which I found kind of ridiculous. It's like I'm trying to go directly to you so that we can work together. I don't understand why you need a middleman or anything like that. We can have a working wholesale relationship. So that's, proving to be not great. A lot of other smaller retailers, they're a little hesitant because the import charges are so high. So it's unfortunate that shipping to the UK is a bigger problem than shipping anywhere else in the world, which is crazy. So I'm still trying very desperately to get into the UK for my UK fan base. Hammer Forbidden Planet. Tell them to pick up Action Force, and if it's on their radar in a big way, maybe they'll come calling and not have to worry about Diamond. But I'm still researching other retailers out there. I'm trying to find a way to get Action Force out to the UK because I know how big the fan base is out there. After all, this is called Action Force.
Yeah.
So.
Dan Who says, you need me to go knock some doors down? I could put you in touch with some great retailers like the BBTSs of the UK. There you go.
Yes. Dan Who, get in touch with me. Shoot me a message. Send me a list of all the retailers. Let's get this going.
Bobby's.
Yeah, why am I echoing?
I don't know.
Dante, what are you screwing up over there?
I didn't do anything. I'm just.
You did.
Okay, hold on. I'll remove you and add you back in.
You're fine.
Okay, there you go.
Todd was echoing too. Am I echoing?
No,
Nope.
Nobody's echoing on my end.
No, I'm good now.
How about me?
You're good.
How about me now?
You're good.
Okay.
So yeah, Dan, Yeah, thank you for everything. So, now I got to write this down. Hold on.
In-demand toys, Star action figures.
So, Bobby, do you have anything else declassified in the works? I mean, there's a lot that can be done to declassify
That is
a certain
very
line.
true.
Here's the thing. I've gotten that a lot, and as much as I want all of you to have your line fixed because some dummy couldn't do it right the first time, I'm not going to make it all about trying to fix classified and make it better for everyone. If I can do a little bit here and there, great. But at the end of the day, I think the focus is on Action Force. But at the same time, you guys know that I always have something in the works. So we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, sorry. One more, Bobby.
This is the last item because I don't want to throw any more items out there. It's important to get Series 1 out the door. We're getting really close. Spring's right around the corner. Right. Things are looking good. I've started to put a lot of effort into Series 2 because I did say that it's going to be just a few months behind. So I've been thinking a lot about Series 2 and what items are going to be in Series 2. I've also thought about a very cool convention exclusive for next year. That'll be it's kind of like how all the toy companies stopped doing just like Comic-Con items. They called them global exclusives. So they just made them exclusives just to the conventions that they go throughout the world. So I'm planning on going to a shit ton of conventions next year, and I'm going to have a pretty cool exclusive that'll be for the shows. But don't worry, don't get upset that you won't be able to get it. You'll understand when you see the item, like, oh, okay, because it's kind of one of those things where you can pick and choose if you actually want it as a completist. It's not something that's necessary, and you'll understand when it comes out. But that's going to be very exciting. So a lot of good stuff. The comics are fucking coming out great. The Sarge issue, all the art just finally got finished, so I'm sending that to the colorist to start working on. The third issue is halfway colored, so I'm looking into comic printers because I'm getting a lot of demand for the comics, especially when when the website comes up. But my partners in Australia want to carry the comics as well, so I'm going to have to print a lot more, which is great. So it's all going great.
Good to hear. I can't wait. Yeah, I think we all can't wait till we can go back to cons.
Yeah.
Be out there.
Tell me about it.
And then real quick, Action Figure Expert was asking, when are they available? You can pre-order them now, and they're scheduled to ship in March.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. March.
And Ewan says Toys-R-Rama is another Toys-R-Rama. Yep.
I will look at every single one of them.
All right, gentlemen. So
for you guys out there in the UK, maybe send messages to all of them. Get it on their radar. This way that they're hearing it from the fan base.
Right. So, gentlemen, Wednesday came. Pre-orders went up for premium members. Now, I'm not sure how many of us are premium members here, but if you were a premium member, how did it go for you on Pulse to get your exclusives?
Well, I'm not a premium member, but I got the Hellfire Club set through somebody else who was a premium, and apparently it wasn't. It was pretty simple the first day. That Wednesday, it was pretty easy, from what I understand.
Yeah, it was flawless.
I'm really surprised you're not premium.
I know.
Giving out free memberships. Here you go. It was actually the easiest. It was easier than last year. Because last year was debacle.
Yeah.
But this year it was super easy. I had 2 browsers up, and I know people are going to get mad, but I have a reason. I got 2 of those Hellfire Club sets.
You sure?
Yes, so they charge me for both of them.
Oh, because sometimes they'll double back and cancel one of your orders.
I'm hoping they don't, but I was charged for both of them, so I'm hoping they go through. because one's for me, and then I'm going to do something special with the other one. I'm not sure yet what it's going to be, but
Well, look, no one should be mad because they're still available to order
right
now.
Are they?
Yeah, and they will be until Sunday. It says.
Oh wow.
So
yeah, because they're well, I guess the ones that from what I'm hearing from people and from other comments on Instagram, they were saying like if you were a premium member, they were already made, and they'll be shipping out to you. But I guess the next day was like the ones that were already set up and made, it had to cut off, and then that's when it went to the date of next year.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I was about to ask about that too because I was like, March 2021. What?
Yeah. Yo, because some people were hot. They were like, "Yo, like I wasn't charged for it, but why is it saying March of next year?" I'm like, I don't know. Like, but from what I understand, like from people on Instagram, they were saying like, yeah, like there was ones that were already set up that I guess set aside, and that allotment was gone, and then that's when they pushed it out to next year.
yeah, well, Bobby would know if they're taking pre-orders now in September. That's enough time to put an order in at the factory and have them by March, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that's exactly what they're doing. They're just making sure everyone gets it that wants it.
It's here's what they're probably doing. It's kind of one of those things where they're already working on the production run right now, and they're saying, all right, well, say we planned for 10,000. All right, well, you're working on the 10,000 now. We're going to open up pre-orders, and then say by some chance we get more than 10,000, at least we're already partway through the production, and we can just up that number on the back end.
Yeah, if you, I mean, a lot of people might have thought, saw my post on Instagram and thought like I was angry, but I was just confused because, you know, I'm Pulse Premium member, so I got my orders in, and I was hoping that they were just going to turn, you know, like every other convention exclusive in years past, they turn around a couple weeks later, and they ship your shit out.
Right.
But I think this is a much smarter way to go about doing this. That way, it's almost like Hasbro's trying to make money for once, and make the fans happy. Everybody wins. Like you sell the stuff to the people who pay extra to get it, and then you open the floodgate up for everybody, and then you can make as many as you want that people are going to willing to buy. Like it's a win-win.
Yeah. Dark Primus is saying, I read on the Foosh that Pulse can't cancel your order once the status is paid. I don't know. We'll see. They might change their mind. Like, you ain't getting two, son.
Yeah,
I know that people that try that with NECA, when NECA's exclusives drop, they try to order more than one or whatever the allotment is. They cancel all your orders.
Yeah.
Hopefully Pulse doesn't do that, guys.
I'm hoping
I only ordered one, so I'm good.
Well, like I said, like they're both not for, like, one's only for me, but one I want to give back to the fans. Like it's not like I'm just like I'm trying to be hoarded and greedy, like, oh yeah, me go ahead and get both and just rub it in people's faces. No, it's not like that. No, not at all.
Well, hopefully Bobby can find out from his contacts, like if they are going to be canceling orders, things like that. I'll tell you this, that I ordered more than one set. One I used a credit card, and one I didn't, and my credit card has not been charged. The other, it says status is paid. So I don't know if it's just my credit card company is being slow or what.
It could be. So what did everybody order, actually? Because I know, Boog, you said you got the Hellfire Club. Did you get anything else?
That was all I got, actually. I didn't. I thought about the Cobra Commander. I literally just was scrolling and saw somebody's picture of the figure. I guess Hasbro sent out this person a sample to take photos of. But yeah, I was thinking about Cobra Commander. But yeah, I only got the Hellfire Club set. I wasn't really interested in anything else.
Same. That's all I got.
Yeah,
I got one of everything in the 6-inch scale. I didn't get the hats and shirts or the the 3 3/4 Star Wars stuff, but everything else I got.
You were able to get all the Star Wars stuff because I heard a lot of it sold out.
I got it. Yeah.
What was the Star Wars stuff again? It was that indoor set and what else?
And the Wampa.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you didn't fuck with the 3 3/4 inch stuff.
Not anymore. No, I used to. Yeah. And I only got the Ghostbuster set for Mr. Valiverse.
For me. Yeah.
And what about the Power Rangers?
Yeah, I got that because I like those comics. I like the Boom comics with the Shattered Grid stuff. So yeah, I got Lord Draken.
Nice. All right, gentlemen. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of today's post-con reveals. Like, I tell you, I watched that. I started at watching at 11 o'clock, and I was already. I hate to say I was bored. Honestly, I was. This Dungeons and Dragons was for some people.
Yeah, what did they start off with? Was it the Dungeons and Dragons stuff they started with?
Yeah, and that was it was about at least
honestly
3 hours.
I was so busy early today, I didn't even realize any of this shit I totally forgot this stuff was happening, honestly.
You know what? You wouldn't have really missed anything. That's the sad part about it until like maybe Star Wars showed up.
Mm.
But other than that, the Marvel reveals weren't until like 3:20, like 3:25. Because they were the last ones to go on for the day.
Yeah.
Well, that 6-inch Dungeons and Dragons set is pretty badass.
Yeah, that shit looks good. It really does.
And we all had the same idea, like, yo, those are dark elves from Malekith. Hands down. But for $40, I don't know if I can pay that much for one elf.
Wait, does the elf come with the Panther or the Panther separate?
No, it comes with the Panther.
Yeah.
Mm.
But for $40, that's a lot of money for just.
You get 2 swords, an extra head, an extra set of hands, a 20-sided die, which that doesn't do you any good unless you're a D&D gamer. A little statue of a panther and 2 effects pieces, and then the panther and the figure, and a necklace.
Yeah. So
you can pretty much make 3 or 4 dark elves with this because it's got swappable hair. You can have a bald one, right?
Yep.
And then you could have
one with long hair,
right? And then you got let's see, I'm on Toy Arc. You get that panther right there, which looks really good.
Yeah,
this is hilarious because the people that are really into the Dungeons and Dragons stuff are going to be mad as fuck because we all going to be buying this shit.
But yo, that panther was very articulated. I'm sorry, like that's the most articulated animal I've seen Hasbro come out with.
Yeah, that shit looks very good. Yeah, it looks good, man.
It's still available.
That gives me a lot of hope for getting Timber in the classified line.
Yeah, but I'm done
because
stop it.
Right.
Hey man, you know what you should do, Bobby? Put a pit bull in your line. Put a pit bull in Action Force.
Listen, I have 2 pits, so I want to put a pit in my line. We'll see what Wave 4 looks like.
Or maybe a Rottweiler.
Yeah. What was the other line that came out that had like these kind of figures? But I don't think they were by Hasbro. I forget who they were by.
Oh yeah.
Because they kind of remind me of those.
Yeah, I have a couple of those. It was from another video game, or it was from a video game.
Yeah, I have one. I had the lion, but I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I have the big barbarian guys.
Yep, and then I forgot. Yeah, I do have the barbarian as well. I just can't. Daggone it.
I know.
It's going to mess me up because I don't remember that line. But yeah, these are definitely like if you want to build some elves for $40, or wait till they go down price, this would be your best bet.
Well, hopefully this is they're like a deluxe version, and then they're gonna have a regular single version without the panther.
Yeah, I could see that happening for sure.
And then I'll buy a couple more.
Thank you. It's Magic the Gathering. That's what it was. Thank you, Mike. Mr. Odin.
That's what I'm hoping for. It's a single pack of this guy. Maybe slightly different deco would be cool too.
Yeah,
right.
My one concern though is that their 2 newest lines, that new Transformers Red line or whatever it's called, the ones that don't transform, and the Ghostbusters are really small. I'm hoping that they're not going that SHF scale with the Elf too.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it wouldn't be. It's not going to be too bad when you take photos of it. So it's not, as long as they're not like really like a good undersize of Malekith. It's not. It shouldn't affect it too bad. But they're actually saying it's 6 inches on the description. So
that's pretty small compared to Marvel Legend.
Well, I think Malekith is like 6 3/4 because he's on the Grim Reaper mold.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, I mean, he should if he's actual 6 inches, he should be good.
Yeah, I haven't read the book since I was like 16 years old, so I don't remember if he's a little bit shorter than a human male or about the same size. I want to say he's probably just a little shorter than a large human male.
Gotcha. Is his hair always? I just noticed that his hair is windswept. Is it always stuck like that?
He's got 2 hair sculpts. He's got this one and the other.
Okay. So I was going to say like.
Yeah, and I was telling these guys in the chat earlier today that if you're into fantasy books, definitely check out the Forgotten Realms and what the hell is that other one? Dragonlance. Those are really good book series.
What's the saber-toothed cat that always hangs around with Kazar?
Zabu.
Zabu, yeah.
Yeah, Sabu.
Another, new head sculpt for that.
Well,
Big
didn't
Dwight.
they say they weren't making those? There was something they said about that they couldn't make them.
Well, didn't they base that off of like an old line or something? At least the Zabu or Sabu or whatever his name is. Didn't they base that off of like one of their old like G.I. Joe lines or something like that?
That wouldn't surprise me.
I heard that before. I feel like I heard that before.
No, what Jesse Falcon told me was that they will never, well, not me directly, but he commented on one of the Marvel Legends groups that they will never make the Savage Land versions of Storm and Rogue in bikinis. That's what he said.
Oh yeah, of course. They won't even put boobs on the figures anymore, so that's not happening.
It's all because of what Dwight did on Black Hat.
What?
That's what gave her huge fucking tits. That's what he did. And then they kind of were like, hey, we're Disney over here. So
well, that was that right before the purchase?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
That makes sense. That's what I was telling these guys. Like, I'm doubling up on the Hellfire Club because those females, I don't think they're going to come out unless they're going to make them exclusives like on Amazon or something again in another set. They're way too conservative for Target or Walmart to carry that shit.
No, from what I understood, those were just a one-time deal. That's it, because of what they were wearing, and they barely got by.
Yeah,
I think Disney was like, okay, this is it.
I don't know. Yeah, this is a special pandemic year.
They're like, they're doing what? And they weren't, okay, you making, okay.
What
they're wearing?
And it's called Hellfire? No way.
Right. Yeah. They're like, nah, this is it. Ooh. All right, so let's move on to the Star Wars.
Amber Alert going off over here, sorry.
Oh, no, you good. I moved the wrong one. Sorry. Yeah. So, with the Star Wars announcements, the Black Series Archive, you got Clone Commander Cody, and some of y'all got to fill me in because I haven't watched Clone Wars, so I don't know a whole lot about these characters.
Ryan,
Sorry. He's in Revenge of the Sith too. He's the one that shot at Obi-Wan.
Oh, okay.
When Obi-Wan was on the bird lizard thing.
Gotcha.
I was hoping they go the extra mile and give him an unhelmeted head too, like they've done with a few of them, like Fox and Rex, but they didn't. It's a straight up re-release, which means I think it's also the old clone body. It's not the updated one that just came out.
Sorry, just real quick to go back. DeAndre Anderson said for
Dro are the same size as humans.
Humans, yeah, and skinny.
Okay.
Dan Who was like, we should do a live stream of D&D. I'll be down with that. I never did D&D, so I'll be down with that.
Neither have I. I've never played it.
You and me both. Or
I'm the only D&D nerd.
Yeah.
At least I was. I haven't played in a really long time.
Chris Serta says, yep, Zabu was a Bengal Tiger in a Sigma 6 G.I. Joe line.
That makes sense.
But this is a kind of a cool thing that Star Wars Black Series does, is that it took a long time for people to get into this line, a lot of Star Wars collectors, because it had been 3 3/4 exclusively for, at that point, 35 years. So the first couple years, people weren't into it, and this has given them a chance to go back and get some of those figures that have gone way up in price.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See, I before they announced this, I think Cody there was going for about $200.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. And Thrawn, the other one, in this way, well, there's 4, but Thrawn had gone up, I think, over 50.
So I guess it's good that they're re-releasing these, but then it feels like you're going back and re-releasing like almost every figure that you already released.
Well, I mean, that's the name of the game, especially with Star Wars. Shit.
Yeah.
And Star Wars doesn't get a lot of reuse out of their molds, so this is also a good way for them to do that.
Mm.
I mean, this Thrawn looks good. This figure looks absolutely beautiful, but
yeah, it's a great figure. And this one has updated face, the digital face printing thing they're doing now.
Right.
Yeah, that particular scope is the one that they use for all the officers, though, right?
That the body? No, I think
Yeah.
it might have reused parts actually. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
I just hate the hands that they put on the officers or generals or whatever they are.
That's a big issue with Black Series, is we get no additional hands.
Yeah.
Rarely do we. It's always the C grip, right? Which looks super awkward if they're not holding anything.
Yeah. I don't even think you could swap out the hands on Black Series figures like that either, right?
Some of them you can. Yeah, I think most of them are pretty easy. I know a lot of their heads are not removable. Even if you heat them up, you can break the peg.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Then they went to a full-on discussion about the color of his coat, I guess. Look, it's a coat. You don't want Han Solo. It's just a coat. Is it going to keep him warm? That's all I care.
This is the one that came with the Tauntaun about 5 years ago.
What was it?
Yeah, it's repainted, but it also has a much better face because they're updating all the head sculpts, right, with the digital face printing.
Yeah, the faces do look 100 times better than what they did before. Because I remember seeing some of the faces. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, and that Han Solo was rough. So that's a really good update. And the Luke as well, the Hoth Luke, is a really good update because that one, the face is horrible. And it's not just the paint; it's an all new sculpt on the heads. It has to be.
Right.
This figure looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shame I just don't collect them because I'd be broke. Because we talked about that. Yo, we actually just talked about this. Like, how much did you say, Ryan, if we collected like between like Black Series and Legends?
Well, just Legends. I think this year there's going to be a total of 140 figures. That's over $3,000.
Damn.
Yeah. And that's just for Legends. Now, if you're in on Black Series, they don't release as many figures, but I mean, it's got to be 1,500, 2,000 if you buy every figure.
Mm-hmm. And if you're nuts and you need one to keep on card and this and that,
It's over, man. And then then the import guys. I collect a lot of imports or Mezco, and it's real.
I know we talked about this before, and I'm gonna say, Hasbro has like half the toy market on lock. Like, there's really no line when you go to like a store and look at the shelves. It's like it's Hasbro. It's not really anybody else, or you'll see a McFarlane here, but it's just Hasbro products mostly.
Yeah, Mattel pretty much just has Barbie, and that's Barbie and Jurassic Park. Oh, they have Hot Wheels. Okay.
Hot Wheels.
Oh, and WWE. They also have WWE still.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I think
got something.
Yeah.
I think saying half is being conservative.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
I mean, if you go into Target or Walmart, Hasbro has 2 of the 3 or 4 toy aisles. I mean, 2.5.
It is crazy because you see how many brands are underneath their name. You got Transformers, Star Wars, Marvel Legends, Ghostbusters now. And then they got their own property, G.I. Joe. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Nerf has its own aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah, $1 billion company, no doubt.
Fuckers.
Bobby always keeping it real.
That's all right. When they cut me a fucking fat check to buy my company, that's why I'm gonna laugh at them.
He's gonna be outside smoking 2 cigars. I got the real big ones, boys. Yeah, they cut me that check,
and it ain't tobacco.
Right. I flew down to Cuba just to get this. And you said this is the Hot Fluke, correct?
Yes, Hot Fluke.
Looks like there's 2 different heads, unless that thing snaps on. Looks like it.
Well, that's one thing about Black Series is just wait. If you missed it, just wait a while. Wait
It'll come right back.
3 years and it'll get re-released.
At this point, you could say the same thing about Legends.
Yeah,
I say yes and no to Legends because like they actually like give you an option, like they give you something.
Legends actually updates the figures though. Mm-hmm. Like they'll do an older figure. They're not just going to re-release the new figure with like a digital face deco. They're going to say, all right, well that last figure was shit, so we're gonna do it better this time.
Yeah, thank goodness they did that with Claw. Jesus Christ, that first one was an abomination.
All right, then after the Star Wars panel was the one that everybody was mostly anticipating was the Marvel Legends.
Man, did I miss that much of the Star Wars stuff? Because there was a lot of Star Wars stuff.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And I forgot the
we skipped a lot of it.
Yeah.
You guys
that's all I had on it. Unless you got the rest of it, Ryan.
Yeah. I'm still sharing.
Yeah, I got it here. Yes.
You didn't even talk about the armor.
I forgot about these. I phased out kind of like through Star Wars.
It's okay.
Dante
This was
a nap.
This
that
was
wasn't
supposed
that. I just phased out through that. What's this stuff they were talking about?
This was supposed to be a Star Wars Celebration exclusive, which I was going to be at. I was going to that. But instead it's, I guess, a Pulse exclusive. This was the only thing that stayed in stock for a while. It might be sold out by now.
Yeah,
but the armor.
Oh, yeah.
She's gone now.
Okay. Well, it looks really good.
Yeah, it does look pretty good.
Looks just like the show. Comes with some cool props in a deluxe pack. I think it was 30, right?
Let's see. Yeah, $30.
Yeah.
I like the stuff that, like the accessories she came with, like like a real armor.
Yeah, some cool stuff you could use for your Tony Stark.
Yeah,
in the cave.
For sure.
This one also comes with soft good like thing on her shoulders, and I believe the regular line will have sculpted.
See, I don't understand that. Why is it Star Wars G.I. Joe can do actual soft goods on their stuff, but we can't get that on a Legend? That's all I'm asking.
I told you why. I told you why.
I know.
Hey, you got that Doom coming?
God, that's not soft good.
Thank you. It's not soft goods, okay?
So tell us again, Bobby, why they don't want to do it.
So it's the guys that are on it, Dwight and the engineer who is on it. They've never liked soft goods. They've always said, every time I suggested it when I was there, they said, we'll never do soft goods on Legends. They don't ever want to do it. They say they don't think it looks good. It's costly. It's, production nightmare. So they're the ones. It's not anything like Marvel saying no or anything like that. It's like they just will not do it. The only time I got to do it was on the 12-inch Thor. But that was because it's such a large scale figure. You kind of have to do soft goods on it. But as far as like 6-inch figures, they were like, nope, we're not doing it.
Yeah, they did it on the exclusive Gamora.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
5-pack Gamora.
Yeah.
It was like something I could make, though.
There's a little tiny cape on her, but yeah.
Yeah. Right. And like Storm has her cape. So it's like they do it like very, very rarely. And it's only sparingly, like something like Doom's cowl or anything like that. You're never going to see someone with a whole soft goods cape, like a Magneto with a nice soft goods cape, or Doom or something like that. They just don't do it. I wanted to do it on the 80th Thor. Nope.
Will if you hit up Rebel 10 Customs.
Hey, I emailed her today because I wanted to get something for one of my figures.
Nice. Yeah, she does good work. All right. Next up, they showed a Boba Fett. I saw a lot of people complaining, including Dante and Rectangular.
Look, a Boba Fett's a Boba Fett to me at this point.
Yeah,
you didn't release like 16 of them.
Well, they released the same one 16 times. This is for a Star Wars collector. This is a different figure because this is his Return of the Jedi getup.
Does it have more scratches in the chest though? Is that what it is?
He's got different colored gauntlets. He's got a different belt. He's got a different gun, a different jetpack. So there's a lot that's different. It's like getting Luke in his farm boy getup, and then Luke in his Jedi getup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's sold out too.
Yeah. This one. They also gave him his blaster cut in half when Luke sliced it.
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
Which is cool. His flame effect, which is awesome. I hope it fits with pyro.
Yeah, that's literally just crossed my mind.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I like that.
Oh.
The accessory that he has is awesome.
Just as a quick aside, there is a 3 3/4 5 POA 2-pack with Han Solo and Boba Fett, and Boba Fett's flames fit pyro perfectly.
Yeah.
You said it's what figure?
It's a 5 POA 2-pack with Han Solo and Boba Fett, and the flames. And I think it's like you could probably pick it up for like $10 or $15 on eBay. I'd already had it. It was my kids. It was my kids' toy, and I took it. So
jacked it.
Yep, mine now.
He is sold out on Pulse, but he's available on Dorkside.
Damn.
So they're not showing it, but there's another accessory that comes with this Boba Fett, and that is the grapple line that he shoots at Luke.
Yes.
When he's on the skiff. It comes with that, and it plugs into his gauntlet. And it's probably just a straight plastic piece. I don't think it's actual like rope.
They show it on Pulse's website.
Yeah, I just looked up that 2-pack. I see it for $15 on Amazon.
There you go.
Okay.
Ooh, the
one with the flames there, yeah. And then we're already getting into finished collection. Anyway, here's some 3 3/4 figures that they showed.
Yeah.
Anakin, Padme, Battle Droid. Those are all re-releases. Then there's
this nonsense. I'm sorry. Stop right here.
Oh yeah.
Whoever thought this up should have been taken out back and shot or fired. I don't care. This is the worst.
Seems extreme.
Extreme. This was not even needed. This is literally the cash grab of the year.
Dude, I'm with you. But again, this is not new for Star Wars. They have done the holiday sets before.
Yeah, for sure.
Stupid.
So this is not new for Star Wars figures, but it is new for the Black Series. So I agree. It's corny as hell. I'm not getting them. I have no interest. But if they put one with the Festivus pole, I'm all in. I'll get it.
I swear. I'm not, even with a Festivus pole, I'm not getting that figure.
But yeah, then they could do their feats of strength.
And they sounded super excited. The guy from Lucasfilm sounded super excited. It's like, yeah, couldn't wait to see these. Dude,
I guess I didn't even see this one. I had tuned out at this point, but I guess he comes with a white Borg.
Yeah, you would anybody tuned out. If you weren't into these, you tuned out.
Yeah, there's like 6 of them. One for every
my goodness.
retailer.
Why does he need a scarf? Why does he? I guarantee they took that scarf from Camilla Khan too.
Because it's festive.
Do any of them come with a menorah? Because we need representation.
You want a Jewish stormtrooper now?
we need representation, right? Come on,
that is true.
Let's bring it.
Well, you're gonna have you got to have a Kwanzaa trooper now.
Yep, absolutely. What is that? What is that in his hand? Is that a hockey stick?
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
It could be gift wrapped for some Jedi. I don't know.
Well, if you really like Star Wars and Christmas, these are for you.
These are for somebody.
Oh my! I didn't see this one either.
Oh,
Terrible.
There's like 6 of them.
The little pork with the scarf, hilarious.
Chewie's gonna eat that too, and the scarf.
All right, now we're into
this
good.
dude.
Now we're into really good stuff again, because we got the most wanted figure in Black Series. The fans demanded it. We got Jar Jar Binks, and it's a deluxe figure for some reason.
It's got that shield.
I guess the shield, $30.
Javelin or whatever the fuck that is.
I mean, I ordered it. I don't hate Jar Jar.
I do.
Okay.
That's fine. I know everyone hates Jar Jar. I get it. I never really.
You know what? I talked about this like a few years back and was saying that if they did this figure, it would still be really popular, even though the characters hate it, because people would be putting them in a lot of like comical shots and joke shots and shit like that. You know.
Mm-hmm. He'll be
and
right
at
there
this
with
point,
Deadpool.
at this point, if you were a young kid for the prequels, well, now you're probably pushing 30 at least. So the kids that grew up with them probably don't hate Jar Jar as much as those that were, my age.
I have, classic customers is like, I bet Boog is bugging about these poses.
Yeah. that's kind of an ongoing problem with Hasbro promo shots. It's like, who's posing these things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The figure actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does. We got the Ahsoka Tano lightsabers if you're a cosplayer.
Yeah.
And I think all their Black Series lightsabers are over 200 now, which is crazy to me.
I think it's probably cheaper to go get one from the Star Wars Galaxy Center, isn't it?
Yeah, I paid $200 for one of those when I was there, but you get a whole experience with it.
Yeah, for $200, you better wine and dime me.
Yeah,
Get a lightsaber.
Right. You got some more 3 3/4. The Incinerator Trooper from the Mandalorian, really cool. Not my scale, but he comes with a pretty dope flame effect though, as well.
That shit looks like blood.
see, that doesn't make any sense. Like, how do you give Boba Fett a good flame effect? You get this dude like this generic flame effect.
I wonder if it'll fit though. On the Boba Fett or Pyro.
Who knows? I don't know what's going on with the Star Wars.
Wasn't there more? There was more they showed. There was
You're forgetting their backer set.
Okay, so yeah, there's the Wampa. That was
Yeah, I think they showed all these before.
So yeah, we're getting into their con exclusives. I'm looking for the new stuff.
Who are these people? Or that was the event. I feel like every time they show something, there's new people on Star Wars. I don't even know who these people.
Yo, they just showed they did have new people on there. I didn't know. They just showed up randomly, and it seems like half of the team always works on something else with the other team. Like Vicky, no, I'm sorry, that wasn't Vicky. It was no, I thought it was somebody else. But half of these people look like they work on not like Transformers or GI Joe team.
Well, this guy Patrick has been doing it for years.
Okay, so he's the constant then, huh?
Yeah, him and Bobby were really good friends when Bobby worked at
Fuck
Hasbro.
that.
They went. They had their whole Friday after work. They went to Applebee's.
That.
Happy hour.
Jalapeno poppers.
Yeah, just the two. Some boneless wings.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but wait a
Sharing
minute.
a plate of spaghetti and shit.
Couple of old duels.
The guy
So
Chris from Lucasfilm, he actually used to work at Hasbro. He was a sculpting manager.
Oh, was
So
he?
he would basically do all the sculpting for the Star Wars line, and then it would get sent to Lucasfilm for approval. He ended up leaving and going to Lucasfilm to do the approvals on shit. So it's kind of funny.
He didn't know the last movie's name. The last movie that just came out for Star Wars.
Oh, God.
Like you're at Lucasfilm. I would think you would know the Star Wars movies.
I wouldn't. Have you seen their new movies?
Oh my god.
I don't think they know Star
But
Wars
you're
at all.
Lucasfilms. You're at Lucasfilms. You think that's requisite. You should be rattling these movies off like that.
So look at this picture. This side looks bloody, like Boog said, but then this side looks,
Stop.
I don't know. It could just be the picture.
Yeah, it could be because these are not even pictures of the figures. This is some digital shit, isn't it?
I think so.
Probably.
It's not flamethrowers, they're spitting margaritas. Bloody
Oh
Mary.
no,
Bloody Marys.
it's real. There it is. Yeah, there's no. It looks like a solid color.
See, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, we got to get to Black Series. So we got a re-release of the new clone body without the gray paint. So this is the resculpted, better articulation, plain clone. So that's coming, and he's coming. That's in a regular wave.
Hold on. Can we stop real quick? I'm sorry. Real
Yep,
quick.
yep.
I love Eric's headset because he looked like he's about to have a helicopter take off. He's like, "Yo, I'm ready." Yo, he was my favorite out of everybody because he had the aviator headset on. He's like, "Yo," he's like, he must work. He doesn't work at Hasbro. He works at some airport on the side. He must be flying planes somewhere because only a real person has a headset like that with the boom mic. Like, yo,
I think it's a gaming headset, isn't it?
it probably is.
Yeah.
But he's the real MVP of that Star Wars. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Our friend JC had that same style headset on his live stream the other night.
That's fine.
Okay, we saw Jar Jar. Man, these pictures are all out of order. What website? This is Toy Arc. There's the boba. I know there was something else.
There it is. The grappling hook. You went past it.
my God.
Okay.
That boba almost looks like it could be an import the way it looks right here. But again, I think this is all digital shit. I don't know.
I thought the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. It almost does look like an import.
Yeah, it looks really good. And it is all new sculpt. It is not the same sculpt as the old one.
Oh, okay.
You can even see, if you look right in here, that's a butterfly joint.
Yeah, it looks like a butterfly joint. Word.
Mhm.
That fucking Target exclusive Range Trooper Holiday Edition sold out.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Star
God,
Wars
please.
fans.
Please, not that nonsense. I can't do it.
You know you want it.
See, the catch is they only made 5 of them.
Yeah.
And then we get
Now, this was a surprise. I was really surprised at this one.
we get Switchblade Ray.
Yeah, she's sold out on Pulse, but you can get her on Walmart and Target and probably a couple other sites.
Which
Okay.
will probably ship faster than Pulse, which I don't understand that.
Yeah.
And this is a digital mock-up. She's going to be like in spring 2021. So that's a ways out. You'll find Ray. Don't pre-order it.
Now, guarantee you that'll be cloth goods off that skirt on her. That'll be cloth goods. I can't see them making that as plastic.
Well, he sold it.
Yeah.
Showed her on the live stream. Huh?
Yeah, I must have phased out at this point.
He wouldn't show the hinge on that lightsaber, though. I was watching this part. He kept it covered, so I'm like, what is he hiding?
They said it was a problem. Like, they had an issue with that. They had an issue to try and make it like a switchblade lightsaber. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. All right. That's just that is.
And then Mandalorian. So that's what I'm talking about. Here's the Black Series Incinerator Trooper. I ordered 3 of those.
Yeah, that flame effect looks much better for sure.
Right.
It's like they use different effects for like the 3/4 scale from the 6-inch, which makes no sense. Like, use the same effect, just shrink it down. Can't you do that? Give everybody.
It might be the same mold shrunken down, just different plastic. And that is the new Stormtrooper, their new remolded body.
That was about to be my next question. I was wondering if it was that new sculpt.
Yeah, totally. And it's a good thing.
Kevin Back just said Dark Side Ray was up on GameStop for $12.99.
Wow.
Yeah, I literally just found it.
And then we get the armor, which we already talked about. And then archive. So yeah, that's everything, I guess, from Star Wars.
They don't have the backer one up there for the HasLab.
You probably have to go to Hasbro Pulse.
I will.
Yeah, but they want GameStop wants $35 for Jar Jar.
Wow.
Nah.
I'm good.
Well, you know what? I gave Big Bad Toy Store 33, so
Fucking Ryan.
it's just my backup in case I don't see it at the store. That's just my backup.
Your backup to your backup. There it is, right there.
Yeah, so here it is.
$350.
I think HasLab found their price point with $350.
Damn.
But is it really worth $350? Like, the Sentinel was worth $350. Is
What was
this
the
as big
barge?
as the Sentinel?
The barge was 500, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How big was the barge? This thing's 30 inches long.
Barge was a little over 4 feet.
4 feet.
Wow, 48.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't it, Bobby? You have one, don't you?
No, I sold that shit.
Bobby,
Hey, listen, they gave employees a sick discount, and I jumped all over that shit because I knew it would fund, and then I flipped the hell out of it.
What
Nice.
I'm
Done.
wondering what the add-ons for this would be.
Well, you're getting a Mandalorian there.
right.
Yep.
They didn't really go into it. They said they learned from like the Marvel Legends group to have add-ons, but they didn't say what would be the add-on. I think. Like,
I mean,
8,000.
remember when he put that alien in carbonite? You're probably gonna get some carbonite guys.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they'll have to throw in a little the child, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have they done 3 3/4 inch child yet?
No, I don't think so. That would be really
That
small.
would be really tiny. For real.
Because the Black Series one is like it'll get lost in the carpet.
Yeah.
Or I wonder if they would do Nick Nolte, since he helped them put it back together.
Yeah, maybe. I was thinking other characters. Maybe they might, have some of the characters that they had on the show that haven't been produced yet.
But here's the deal with Nick Nolte. He's got to be in the regular line. He's a main character in that show, right?
True.
If he's only in HasLab, that's messed up. Maybe he'll be like the Yak Face was with the Barge exclusive card.
Shit, they need to put him on there with the little thing he was riding, whatever that.
Yeah. Those little,
That little
ones he was
quasi-
farming.
Back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it the Durgan? Someone in the chat will know.
Blurgan.
Blurg. The Blurg.
Blurg, yeah.
Man, when I first saw that thing, I was tripping. I was like, they brought back this thing from the Ewoks made-for-TV movie.
It seems to have a lot of playability, though. I will say that.
Somebody said add Bill Burr's character.
Yeah.
It would have to. Yeah, I can see that being a one-off. Like if they add like each of those bounty hunters in there that he was with.
That would be awesome. Really, if I could choose one Black Series Mandalorian character to get, it would be Bill Burr all day. What was his name? Maverick? I think it was Maverick.
I forget, but I want that whole team in 6-inch.
Yeah, same.
That'd be nice in 6-inch. This is a nice ship. I like the little features on it. It's just I don't know if it's worth $350 though.
No,
I mean,
not for me.
it's easy for me to pass on because I have almost no 3 3/4 left. I've gotten completely out, so it's an easy pass.
Yeah, this would be something that would just be a one-off for me because I don't have any 3/4 inch stuff either. Just to have the vehicle, just as a showpiece in your your toy room or whatever.
Yeah, I mean you definitely could use it in like perspective shots. In the
background. Yeah, for sure, hell yeah.
But is that worth $350? I mean, maybe you could, maybe you could just use a large cutout or something in the background.
It's fully colored. So, hey, can I borrow your box?
I don't know.
Yeah.
$350 does seem like a lot for this shit. $350 was a lot for the Sentinel, so
right.
Well, this is bigger than the Sentinel. This is 30 inches long.
It's probably not even going to show up on my camera. There you go. That's 30 inches.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's a armful. That's another small child.
Mm-hmm. So if they do one in Black Series, we're talking that's 6 feet long.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
But it does have a lot of features on it. That's really nice to it. You can detach the landing legs off of it. So
it's cool.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's a nice thing. But like I said, I can't pay $350 for it. Even if it was a little bit cheaper, I might think about it. Like Boog said, like have it as a showcase piece. But okay, yeah, it's nice. Hey.
What you guys place your bets? What you think this is going to get up to? Will it get up higher than the Sentinel?
No.
This is the thing. And I thought this is why I say it may get up there. I thought that Hero Quest game was going to be a failure.
Tell me about it.
That was already done in a day.
Yeah, that surprised the hell out of me.
See, the thing with the Sentinel is it was a troop builder.
Yeah.
So it's like this. You're not really going to get a lot of, more than one buyers.
Yeah, no doubt.
You'll have some people buy two just, to make their money back.
Sure.
But I don't think anyone's going to be buying 5 unless you have a comic shop or something, a toy shop.
I think it'll hit Monday. I think by Monday or Tuesday, I would say it'll hit its target goal.
Yeah, it's more than halfway already.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I was this I'm surprised it's really going slow. But that Hero Quest game, I thought would go even slower. But they got to understand, like with this, you got to start spacing stuff out.
Yeah.
You can't be you can't be putting all this stuff together and then be like thinking like, hey, you only got a month to buy this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they keep funding, why would they stop?
True. It's just, but the thing is, it's like you got the regular releases that you're doing, and then they're showing up all of a sudden out of nowhere. Plus, who knows what else is going to show up within the month, and then you're trying to get this as well.
Yeah.
It's a lot to be putting out there for everybody's wallet, especially. I'm not saying for everybody. There's some people who ain't got no jobs who want to get stuff, but you're hammering pockets left and right.
Hasbro's putting people in debt.
For sure.
Taking loans out.
Yeah, you
got enough, man. My kid's not going to college.
You got to pick your battles with Hasbro right now. For real.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, we taking this loan out for? I need Marvel Legends. That's not a good reason to have a loan. Well, look, you might not think it is, but it is for me. Was there anything else besides Star Wars? There isn't Star Wars stuff?
No, I think next up it will just be Marvel Legends.
Marvel. Captain Marvel.
You got that on your screen?
Yeah. I got it up. All right. Let's start with Tony Stank. Iron Man. I'll say this. I have the game. It is a pretty good game when you play with friends. You can play it by yourself; it's still fun. But it is a good game. I was very haterish on it, and I did not think it was going to be good. But it was a decent game. It's fun. Now these costume choices that they chose is not the ones I would have chose. I thought they would have went Taskmaster for this set because that would have been good. You would have had at least another villain from the Gamerverse.
Yeah.
Well, they got to anchor the line with the fucking Iron Man or some shit. So,
Well, even if they did Iron Man they could have did like Taskmaster as one of the villains, or a Build-A-Figure MODOK that's in the game. He's the big bad guy.
well, that's coming for sure.
I'm just hoping it's a comic one. Not the,
But I think that Iron Man looks great.
yeah, the head,
It's
that's spot on.
yeah, that's great. I mean, for $20 for that leg and that head.
Yeah.
The only thing that's kind of fucked up is the neck is really long.
But that's how it is in the game, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Is this the same? Is this the same sculpt as the first Gamerverse figure?
As the Astro, as the space armor. Yeah. This is like the space armor itself.
Oh.
I think this one's based off like the space armor.
Yeah.
Talking about that Target exclusive one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the space armor. I'm looking at it. Yep.
How does it work in the game? Can you just change up his armors whenever, or he has armor specifically for certain missions that you get when you?
So you can unlock different armors in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So you can change them anytime you want.
Okay.
Just like you can change up Thor, you can change up Hulk, Miss Marvel, Black Widow, and Cap. Yeah.
What do they charge you $1.99 for every look or some shit?
No, you actually just unlock them playing the game. That's it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Now for the DLC stuff, I don't know how that's going to work. They haven't really said, but Hawkeye DLC is the first one to come out, and that's going to have what's her name? Oh shoot, her name escapes me right now.
His daughter?
No, not his daughter. The one who took over for a hot second, Kate Bishop. So it's like you're trying to rescue Hawkeye using Kate Bishop.
This would also work really well if you're just building like a Marvel Legends Hall of Armor.
That's why I bought it, because like we don't really have a blue suit. I mean, unless you go back to the movie line.
We did have a blue suit. Remember with the Return of Marvel Legends? They had the running change.
Oh yeah, well that's supposed to be stealth armor extremis.
Yeah, I could see them actually doing a real Hall of Armor part for Legends for Iron Man. I actually had mentioned that to them at one point.
That'd be cool.
Seemed pretty receptive to it.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. They could sell just the Hall of Armor pieces, the Dio piece.
Yeah,
like on Hasbro Pulse, just like they do the army builders.
Yep.
That'd be dope.
Just like SHF did. It'd just be cheaper, hopefully.
Sorry, before we go into this, those comments that they were reading at the beginning were hilarious.
Yes, they were.
Some of them I just felt, I was like, yo, I wouldn't have read this. This is kind of cringy at best. Those comments were hilarious.
I didn't see that. I missed like the first 10 or 15 minutes or something.
So you'll love this one. Somebody said, whoever's taking your pictures needs to work on their ACBA posing.
Oh yeah, Kev actually screenshotted that and showed it to me. I did see that.
Yo, those the comments they read is like what you hear from every person who complains about Marvel Legends. It
reminded me of that. It reminded me of that Jimmy Kimmel skit. When they read mean tweet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, they're trying, man.
Yeah, it is.
I tell you what, they're beating the Star Wars team with their, so they're doing good.
I mean, they're beating every other company, period, just in terms of keeping their ear to the street and really connecting with the fans and shit like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except Valaverse.
I would probably credit Dan Yun. Yeah, I think he does a really good job.
He does. On Twitter, him and Ryan are hilarious on Twitter.
Yeah,
because they go back and forth. Watching them go back and forth is just hilarious on its own. And they have no problem replying to anybody on Twitter too.
You know what? Dan brings that sort of like young millennial energy that they need and shit over there, basically.
Totally.
Yeah, yes, he does. You are so right about that, because I think they need like somebody who is young and like just hyped about this stuff as much as they are. Let's see. So more pics of Iron Man, which is weird because I didn't see. He don't come with repulsor blasters, does he?
No. Doesn't come with just a pair of hands and a head.
Well, it looks like he's got peg holes in those hands, though. So I guess you could use the other ones.
Yeah, we got plenty.
And the repulsor blast hands are the ones with the hinge, not the fixed hands, which is really good. Like Silver Centurion, he has the repulsor hands that are fixed.
Yeah, that are fixed in the upright position already. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with this Tony Stark head, it looks like that in the game. It
Tony
just
Stark looks fucking Dominican right there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Carlitos Stark.
No, I can't. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. They I'm serious. Like they literally took this from the game because like that's what it looks like.
I'm really surprised that they went with such like unique, different looks for everybody for the game. As you know, the unmasked heads and shit.
I heard it was because they couldn't they didn't want to spend the money on likeness rights for the actors from the MCU.
Well, they still could have went more like comic book look, like like they just kind of went in their own direction. I don't know.
Like even Cap looks he doesn't look like his comic book version. Like,
not at all.
You would have thought he would have been one like, okay, we just take him and Tony from the comics. Thor looks completely different. He's almost like a mix between like the MCU Thor and like the comic Thor.
Excuse me.
The way he looks. And this, I'm sorry, I didn't need this. I did not need this.
Nope.
That's what I said. You could have traded this out for a Taskmaster.
So, what's so fucked up is that Cap and Iron Man are double packed, and they both come with Build-A-Figure pieces.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah. But Falcon doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece, so you would thought he would have been double packed.
Yes, he does.
He's come with the arm.
Oh, does he? From the picture, it didn't look like he came with anything.
Yeah, because it's hidden down there at the bottom. I was looking too.
Gotcha.
There's only 6 figures in the wave. They all come with a piece.
With this figure, I really like it, but I don't see Captain America. I see possibilities for kit bashes and doing other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I see Action Force. Right there. I see some Action Force.
Action Force fodder.
Actually, you know what? This is suit. You should sue him, Bobby. They take your people's likeness.
That. Let them make those shit figures.
Yo, what's on my man's foot?
He's dancing.
He's doing something.
He's doing the electric slide.
Out of all the costumes they could have did, why did they do this one? Like this
is that in the game?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I haven't played the game, so I would never use this as a Captain America.
But like what Rob Pollock said, because I know he's played the game because he was having issues with it. He said this cap makes no sense. He has an actual stealth suit he puts on in the game story. It looks like Secret Avengers Commander Rogers. Why didn't they get that one? Which I fully agree with. Like
probably because it would require a new sculpt.
I mean, yeah, isn't this just a repaint?
Yeah,
yes,
yes, it is. But even the stealth suit's just easy. You just have some straps, and it looked like the one that he had in Civil War. That's it.
Well, they kind of already have that figure.
I'd rather have that than this one. I want security guard cat.
I got some I'm trying to sell.
Yeah, this is security guard cat. Like, yo, you work at security tonight? Yeah, I got a security duty. Like, yo, he look like he about to go out here and do some work. Like, yo, what's your second job, cat? Well, police officer.
He looks old.
Yeah, I was gonna say that he looks old.
I did not.
Wow, he looks nuts.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and zoom that up there.
Is that accurate to the game?
Yes.
He looks like one of my friends who's my age.
Man, he's like 60.
Yeah,
Wow, that's really old.
almost 50.
I want to say something, but I can't. I'll ruin the game for people if they want to play it. There's old cat.
All right,
Cappity
move
cat.
on.
Yep. And the one that got released early over in the UK.
Well, don't forget to go back to the Gamerverse because we got more good figures in that wave.
Well, this is what it went to next. Let me see. Okay, go back to those. All right, so this is new to line, Jacosta. I don't know why they gave her like the generic women hands. I can't stand those.
I don't know, but you pop the head off and you put on the Lilandra head from the Mystique, and that would be good use of this one, because I don't know who Jocasta is.
Man, you're too young.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was during the New Avengers time.
Yeah, that's like early 80s Avengers.
Yeah. No, but she did show up in more modern.
Yeah.
Like you said, the new Avengers. Oh, no, matter of fact, I think she was on Mighty Avengers.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
When Hank had that awful costume, when he was like, he was the Wasp or some shit, basically.
Who was it? Was it Ultron that made her?
Yeah. It was like an Ultron. She was like
The bride of Ultron, basically.
something like that. I think I have the story downstairs in one of the graphic novels. I forget. It's been so long since I read it.
So Rob Pollock asked if that's the She-Hulk body, and it looks like she has bicep swivel, so it might be.
Seriously, she's that big?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's the Moonstone.
Because they did say they were going back to that.
Yep. It looks like
It looks too small to be She-Hulk.
it's the Moonstone body.
Yeah, it's definitely too small for She-Hulk.
You know what's fucked up is that look the strap on her upper thigh. Look right there, out of the package. They slide it down, but in the previous shot, see right there,
Yeah, it's split up.
it's covering, and then on the box too, they fucked up. Like if you look at the back or side of the box, they fucked up on the artwork or the promo shot.
I didn't think she had like that thing on her in the comics.
Yeah, she does. Go on more. Yeah, and they fucked it up there. Oh, man, who's taking these pictures?
The pictures don't bother. It's the hands that bother me the most.
There, on the back of the box.
Hmm.
They fuck it up there too.
Why would they give her those hands?
That exact same question I've been trying to figure out. Like when they first showed up, like why those hands?
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, what else are you gonna give her though?
I don't know.
She has
Hands, it's
bits
different
already.
hands. Not Scarlet Witch hands. She didn't cast a magical.
Yeah, she's not doing nothing magical. Fucking robot.
And then the one that we were really waiting for with Vulture Wings, my boy Falcon, the classic Falcon, finally.
Mostly classic Falcon.
Yeah, I'll still take it. It's close
Yeah.
enough right now.
For sure.
Yeah, that arm is really hidden down there. I would never known it was down there.
Yeah, she was built by Ultron.
But
Is that reuse of the Vulture wings?
Yeah,
I was thinking the same thing.
Yes.
I honestly, yeah, those are Vulture Wings. Yeah, they just they're see through. Looks like they're more a little bit more clear.
Translucent.
Is this supposed to be a classic? No, it's supposed to be the more modern look, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I-
It's more modern. That's not classic.
It's not. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like, I don't know, like the books when Winter Soldier and Black Widow and them was running together. The Brute Breaker run, I believe.
I hope these are not paint. I hope this is just something on the lens right here because it looks like there's a little chip right there. Nope, that's on the paint. That's paint. They got brown on the mask. Chip paint here. Chip red here. This is gonna set you off, Todd. This is gonna definitely set you off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only 2 colors.
But they got brown on the white up here. You can clearly see like this is brown like all around here on the white where it's supposed to be white. It's like it's not finished here. It's red chip like red paint here.
Yeah, this is a modern suit because the classic Falcon has got the deep V. He's got the gymnast open chest look.
Yeah, there it is. So that's the more modern, and then you got your classic there with the deep V.
Yep.
You know, either one I'm fine with. I'm good with it.
And bare arms too. Does the new one have?
Yeah,
these have bare arms.
Yeah,
they look good.
Modern Falcon.
I'll take it for now. I mean, I'm sure we'll get a more classic one eventually, but they got to give us the one we don't want as much first. Because if we had classic, a lot of us wouldn't buy this one.
I'll still buy it because it's like it's still a modern version of it. So he still runs around kind of like in this. Looks like this looks completely different from the one I was just looking at.
Yeah, there's a lot of classic figures that they have to make. So
now this one, I think got everybody excited. I wish they would have given more guns, but
yeah,
I deal with that. This one was.
What is that gun?
That's from Rocket Raccoon.
Oh my god!
It is.
Yep.
Oh man,
I'm done.
I didn't really hear when they were talking about this. What did they say? Is this a new scope?
I think so. I think it's brand new. Everything's new on it.
Dwight was saying something about the way they had to work it because of the way his tunic is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure. He didn't really go into a full explanation of like how it works for the torso.
Looks like a soft overlay, maybe.
Yeah, in one of the pictures you can see that he's got a standard torso under that tunic.
Oh, really? I thought it was just the ball joint, like they did Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
If you have the movie Doctor Strange,
so see right here in this picture, you can see the torso through the side there.
You think he's got an ab crunch under there?
Maybe that's what.
See, I think it's a ball joint.
Well, it could be both.
Could be. Yeah, it could be.
But if he's got ab crunch in there, this is going to hinder it anyway.
Yeah, like what's the point? I'd much rather have a ball joint there.
I just hope he's not real small like that old one they had.
Well, no, I think they made him a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
but
I think.
Oops. But speaking of this, Jonathan, if anybody's watched Lovecraft Country, Jonathan, I forget his last name now, is supposedly rumored to play Kang in the next Ant-Man movie.
Right, yeah, I heard that.
That's cool. Besides the hands, I think that's 100% new sculpt, though.
Yeah, I like it.
Definitely haven't seen those legs or the torso.
New arms too. Everything's new.
Yeah,
except for maybe the hands.
I just wish they would have gave him more. Like if they would have given him guns and a sword, that would have been cool. Like he had Earth somebody as heroes, like the kind of weapons he was pulling out of just the time space. And then the winner.
You're not done.
It's not.
No.
What am I missing? Oh, Thunderstrike. Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, they sent this is how they sent out. This is all out of order.
That's Hasbro.
Thunderstrike.
This is terrible that they didn't give him another head, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, the head's no good.
I was gonna skip on him, but I was like, you got to have him for all these all these old teams.
Yeah, I'm actually looking up to see what the team he was what at the time.
I I really hope he's on the fucking Hercules mold.
I think that's what I was thinking he was. Like, I think these are Hercules arms because of the bands.
Yeah.
That's got to be a new torso, though.
I think that's Hercules. Well, yeah, they have to sculpt the discs.
The discs, yeah, he's got the 4 discs. Yeah.
No, you know what?
No, the 80th Thor.
That's
that
what I
I
said. Yeah.
No? Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, because they would just took that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because he doesn't have ab crunch on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I hate that fucking shit. So I use the rocker instead of the ab crunch.
That's the
It's off Dwight, so now Dwight always has to use that.
that's the jacket vest from
Rage.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Those are new boots, right?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah. I don't know. There's no other figure that has those kind of boots as far as I know of.
Yeah, the lower the shoe portion is probably might be reused, but the actual catcher's boots.
There you go.
Dude, his right leg, the calf is turned totally backwards in this picture. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You see the back of his knee.
Yeah.
I'm looking on Target's website because they don't have that picture, but
Cap says Thunderstrike was on ForceWorks. That's what it was back in the day. ForceWorks.
Right, okay.
Actually, Rob says, do you think those Thunderstrike boots could be used for 90s Cable or Richter?
Richter, there you go.
I would think Richter, but I think they look a little big. It depends on how big they are. Because Richter's not a big guy, if I remember correctly.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah.
All right, now you can go to your stupid silk.
Hey, I didn't vote for any of them. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I did not vote for any of them.
I'm salty because I wanted Electra.
Who was the other?
Sif.
Sif.
Oh, Sif, right.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, before we get that one, let's look at Mr. Joe Fix It first.
Oh yeah, we actually.
Bobby, that's your Kingpin arm and
No,
legs.
no,
It's all new.
no. This is all new because Kingpin's too small. They went bigger on this.
Well, they said they reused parts from Kingpin, so I figured it was the
legs.
The knees are different. The knees
Oh.
on Kingpin are different. Like if you look at the images of where his knee is bent, this is that joint is sculpted like Star Wars Black Series, where like the knee kind of covers the leg, and then my Kingpin was sculpted a different way. So maybe they just did the arms. The legs are not the same.
The shoes are definitely Kingpin, though, right?
No, because the Kingpin that I did, he had alligator skin shoes, and they had to do like the 50s style or the 30s style, wing shoes here.
Wingtips, yeah.
Wingtip,
Okay.
yeah. Unless they just decoed over the alligator skin shoes, they could have, but these look like new ones. But
Yeah, I thought, like Tyrone said there, I thought that's what Dwight said.
Dante, is he in the game?
No, he's a suit you can pick for Hulk. That's one of the skins you can.
I
pick
just want to understand why he looks green and not gray. I don't understand that.
I
want to know why he looks like MCU Hulk.
I think that's how. You know what? Honestly, I think this is the game version.
Yeah, see, that's what I was asking. Is he from the game? Because he looks like Ruffalo.
I have to when I get over here. I'm going to jump back on and play it, but I'll look at it again. But I think this is the one for the game.
Okay.
Yeah, Rob says, yeah, he's unlockable costume. There's a different version of Fix It Hulk in the game.
Okay.
Okay.
So eventually,
right,
then we'll.
What were you gonna say?
I said eventually, then we'll get a repaint of this and the
Yep.
with the classic, white suit. At least it's a white jacket and like blue pants, I think.
Yeah, they'll probably change up the head sculpt and give us a more comic based version.
Yeah, he needs that big Frankenstein head.
Yep.
Mhm.
Dang, I'm curious about this now. You see how the ties moved? I wonder if that collar's a separate piece.
Probably because Joe doesn't he have a tuxedo? Yeah, he's got the tuxedo with a bow tie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got to be able to just pop that off and put on a
Oh
new
no bow tie, regular tie.
regular tie.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, when he like, I think when he was like working as a bouncer, I think he
Oh
did have sometimes
yeah,
that bow
you
tie.
thinking about the
Or Wolverine
image of him with
Yeah.
the white coat? Yeah, he does have a bow tie in that. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. With the white coat and the black pants.
or maybe just Logan's got the bow tie.
But yeah, I think this is a whole separate piece here. Like this is a separate piece for the tie because there's a huge gap there. That's a huge gap right there.
I hope that jacket like unplugs there. Because if it does, if you don't have to cut it, I mean you could cut it, but like swap in some regular Hulk arms, and you could have that look where he had the jacket off with the ripped sleeves.
Yeah. I don't know. It's,
Or you could just have him with just the white vest or something, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a picture of the Logan and Joe in the tuxedos. They got bow ties.
it's not showing.
Oh, I messaged it into the group chat.
Gotcha. All right. So
Yeah, white jacket, blue pants.
All right. Then they showed.
Then they got to give us Patch in that suit, which will be all new sculpt. They can't reuse the Nick Fury or Chameleon body.
Yeah. That's that body's way too small.
And the fan vote for 2020 was Silk.
Pass.
That's weird. Wait a minute. So I wonder if we're gonna get some of these that are on the back here because that's not a regular cap there.
That looks like maybe an ultimate cap.
It might be. And look, they have Scar, you have Mandarin, you have American Chavez, you have a Celestial in the back.
Is that Heroes Reborn Iron Man flying up right there
Yeah.
at the top?
It almost looks like it. I can't tell. Because
Yeah, that's an interesting picture. Yeah.
Because why do you have like all these other characters on here? You got Cosmo. Yeah.
White Elektra. Red Skull.
Maria.
Interesting.
Sif. So that's like people they had in the family. They got Mandarin back there.
Right. It's just interesting that they use this as the back. Because why would you put Celestials here?
Nova.
Why do you have American Chavez here?
Black Suit Kingpin.
Yeah.
You know we're getting that.
I'm assuming that we'll probably get a new Scar. Hopefully, if we've got this Red Skull, that'd be nice.
We really need an updated Marvel Legends Red Skull.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Who's that savage barbarian looking dude behind Thor?
That's Scar.
Oh, okay.
Hulk's son of Hulk.
Gotcha.
Then you got She-Hulk. You got Miss Marvel, White Tiger, Purple Man, Spider-Man 2099, Sif, Silk, Agent Venom. Oh,
need a Mandarin like crazy.
And then they did announce this. I don't think they sent the pictures for this, but there's the deluxe pack Thanos.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that.
I don't know who this is next to Red Skull. I can't really tell who that is. I don't know if that's his daughter or not. And then they got a different Doc Ock on here as well, too. Is that Fin Fang Foom in the back? I don't know who that is.
I don't know. It's too small for me to see.
Yeah. But it's just interesting that they have that on the back instead of just her as a figure. But people were excited for this. It's not none of the three figures I was truly excited for.
No, I voted for Elektra too. I mean, this is fine. The price on Silk has gone crazy, so it's fine for the people that missed her the first time. But whatever.
Does anybody have the pictures for the Thanos? Because I don't think that's here. Oh, sorry. And real quick, Hellfire Club Goon. They got outed in UK. So I picked up at least. Did anybody get theirs? Because I picked up 2.
What was the deal with that? How did they just randomly show up on the shelves over there?
They put them out on the shelf at Forbidden Planet.
Yeah, I know, but how? Why?
Oh,
They just forgot. They just forgot to tell them that there was a street date.
Or they did tell them, and they didn't. They put it out anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think they knew.
That happens at Target all the time. I don't know what Forbidden Planet's like. But...
I don't know how many did everybody cop though. That's the real question. How many did everybody get?
I got 7 for now.
Well, we'll see because my order still says pending.
I think they always say pending before they ship out. Because a lot of mine they'll say pending until it gets charged.
Yeah,
They don't say approved.
Yeah, it says shipping October 1st.
Yeah, I got 10 of these bad boys. That's all I needed. I was good. The only issue was you had to go back in and get 2 at a time. But
yeah, I got 6, 3 separate transactions.
They did change it to 5 at a time, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can buy 5 at a time now.
If it doesn't update tomorrow, I'm gonna cancel and reorder because I'm too paranoid.
Yeah, they don't have the other pictures here. But there was other ones. So there was I don't know.
I'll do a search, see if I can find it.
Okay. There was the deluxe Thanos.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, which one is that? Okay, so the Spider-Man wave, which has the Stiltman Build-A-Figure in it.
Yep.
You got the Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales.
That looks awful.
And they gave a Spider-Man character single jointed elbows.
Yeah, but he's on the pinless technology.
That's good. I'm glad I ordered the Mafex.
I'm actually kind of second guessing the Mafex one, so we'll see what happens.
Really?
They keep pushing it back, but I don't know. I was looking at the pictures the other day, and I'm like, I mean, I see what they were doing. They were definitely going for an accurate kind of look, but I don't know. It looks weird. The Mafex one looks a little weird. I hope it turns out all right.
I think the legs they look too skinny on him.
Yeah, this looks weird. I don't know.
I do like the head sculpt.
Yeah, head sculpt looks good.
And then this is pretty much a reuse of that original.
Yeah, but see,
Spider-Gwen, but go ahead.
I'm sorry. This is what they failed again. Spider-Ham. They failed this figure again.
Yeah.
You could have gave him articulation, but you chose just to give him a movable head, and that's it. There's nothing else articulated about him.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
I guess that means they're going to be completing the crew, though.
Yeah,
hopefully. They should look at what Jack Specific does with their Mario figures because they're short and stumpy like this, but they still put in some, pretty okay articulation.
Mm.
Well, remember they didn't show us the complete wave for this.
No, but sure. We rectangular. You go ahead, man.
That guy's a jerk.
Agreed.
No, I mean I leaked the assortment a while back, and now I totally forgot who's in it.
So the ones they didn't show are Peter B. Parker from the movie.
Yep.
And
Wow.
Frogman.
Yep.
And then
That
Stiltman.
Yeah, that means Noir somewhere. Noir would be there along the line.
Yeah, they showed the hand ninja, who actually looks pretty decent.
I don't know. I gotta see it better. They gotta give me better pics of it. Stiltman looks good, but I wish he would have came with some regular legs.
It looks good. Question for Bobby.
Yeah,
So is this Dwight's house or is this somewhere at the Hasbro headquarters?
that's Dwight's office.
Dwight's office. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
My office looked like that, but I had all the 3 3/4 and the 12-inch figures.
Cool.
That's what I worked on. Fucking Jesse finally got his Stiltman. Oh my god, he fucking hammered us with Stiltman for years. So fucking stupid.
Well, they did it right. I mean, they put the army builder with the legs.
Yeah, got to give them credit for that for sure. And it's a cool thing. It's pretty cool for you to have all of those extended legs and shit like that. But
You really gonna build your Stiltman that tall though?
I mean,
Well, I'm confused. Are those the feet also?
Yes, they're the feet and extended, like so you can add on top of them.
So it's like a pair of leg pieces and the feet.
nah, you could probably pop out just the lower feet or whatever, I guess, and just keep adding it to to the bottom.
There's going to be a ton of feet out there in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Ewan in the chat said Prowler. I think Prowler was the other one.
Oh yeah.
Spider-Verse movie Prowler was the other one in the wave. Thank you.
Okay.
So how do you guys feel about this Red Ninja? Because I think it looks a little.
I
don't know.
don't like
I'm not.
it, man.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
not
like
bad. It's not bad.
The G.I.
not
Joe one
great.
looks better, honestly.
Why are they breaking it up with these colors? Like all you had to do was give us a red ninja with an ab crunch, man. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's why I said the G.I. Joe one looks like a whole lot better than this.
This looks awful, man.
Now, is there? Do you think there's ab crunch in there? I can't really see, but I don't think there is. I think it's just the diaphragm swivel.
What design of hand ninja were they even going for here? What is this? They just did their own thing. Even that hood looks nuts.
They get somebody about articulate icons figures like, yo, make this.
They should have done that.
Yeah, that's all they had to do was make a very similar ninja with Legends articulation.
I thought they were just. I have to look at it, but I thought they were in the past. When Mordo came out, I thought they were just going to give us red Mordos.
Oh, you know what? Rob Balk has a good. He said the hand ninja is largely just a repaint of the MCU Ronin. I don't own the Ronin figure. That could be the reason why he looks like that.
Yeah, it could be. And I mean, that's basically what they did in the past. That's exactly what they did in the past.
I think he's right. So this got me thinking, man, because they're doing a wave of bad guys. Did they show the Build-A-Figure? I don't think they did.
Don't think so.
You think we might get the Mephisto that everyone says will never be made?
We'll see. We'll see. Because by Disney,
they use these two covers, and you got Mephisto and Mephisto. I don't know.
Who else is on there?
You got Green Goblin, a Red Skull. They've already given us a couple Dooms. Is that like an evil Human Torch?
No,
that's Dormammu. That's classic Dormammu.
Who is that?
Classic Dormammu. Yeah, that's the classic, because that's the one that's in the line. Is the classic one.
The one that probably showed up on your old Marvel cards if you're old enough to remember that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting a new classic Dormammu now.
Yeah, that's the one that's part of this wave. That's what they were showing it for.
Yeah,
because he's part of this wave.
So this is all villains, though, right? That's what they were saying.
Yes,
they said all villain wave. Yeah.
All right, so that means it'll be a villain Build-A-Figure. Yeah, I think Mephisto for sure.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah. This finally we're getting arcade. I'm finally happy now because he was sorely needed for X-Men and Spider-Man.
Wait, who was that other? Who was the other character though in that villain's shot? Is that Abomination?
Yep, he's in the background there.
No, huh?
And you got Loki. And in
Red
this one,
Skull. That's Red Skull
Mhm.
on the right there, right?
yep.
Classic Red Skull, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right,
When you,
yeah.
So we got Arcade. They showed the
Yeah.
what is his powers?
He really doesn't have any. He just makes traps. Yeah. He doesn't have any powers. He's just a smart guy that can make traps.
He's
Like
just
I think he first showed up in X-Men, and he was in one of the old school Super Nintendo games,
Mm.
and he was like the main bad guy of that game.
Yes, you're right. I remember that.
Those platform sneakers.
Hey, my man about to disco down.
definitely got some Nick Fury body reuse here.
I just gotta say, my childhood best friend looked just like this kid.
Oh man,
Fucking crazy, very violently tempered redhead.
who we got next, Ryan?
Then they showed the classic Dormammu. I guess he's really scaled down compared to the Build-A-Figure too.
Yeah, he is. That's. Dan said he looks like Dexter.
Yeah, does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
And then, here it is. So it's the 30th anniversary of the Infinity Gauntlet story, and they showed classic Thanos.
Dude,
Why they got the classic Thanos snapping though? Did he? I guess he did do that in the.
he did in the book.
Okay.
Dude,
What body is this? Is this the
Apocalypse?
It is Apocalypse. I thought so. Okay, yeah.
Well, now hold on. They said that he is the same size as the Walmart exclusive and Bath version.
Okay.
That Apocalypse is a lot taller than the.
I hope you're wrong.
That's what they said in the live stream.
Hmm.
He's the same height.
Well, I'll tell you this: he's too gold. Like they should have toned that gold down a bit, and and his blue should be a little brighter too.
Maybe it'll be fixed by the time it comes out.
Yeah. But I'm excited because if we're getting him, hopefully we're gonna get fucking Star Fox now finally.
Hopefully.
They'll probably do a death.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man! You try getting that past Disney. They're like, who? Nah. Mm-mm. They're like, look, we let you get away with the corsets, but that's about it.
And this one's not a Bath either. It's a deluxe release, so the $30 Marvel Legend.
Okay.
I'm curious what they'll put in there with them.
Gotta have a relaxed head.
Yeah.
Hopefully that, and hopefully a different hand.
Yeah, gotta have that as well.
Yeah. And then we get the Fallen. I haven't read this story. This is a newer comic book run.
Well, no, yes and no. So technically, he's a Silver Surfer in the future, where Thanos kills everybody. Like he's one, but it's like I don't know. Do we really need this win? Could this spot been set up for another cosmic character?
I don't need it. It's just a fucking repaint.
Is he in the same storyline as the Cosmic Ghost Rider?
Yes.
Okay. So that it's kind of making sense then.
But if you're going to do that, you should have just gave a Silver Surfer black. Yeah, he's in the current storyline. Like he's in the current 616 universe. Silver Surfer Black is in the current 616 universe.
Well, how is he different from the Fallen? Is he just flat out black?
He's black, but I think he's got more of like a galaxy look to him a little bit more.
Okay.
He's a lot darker. But he's not wielding Thor's hammer either.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess. Yeah, use that grip your hand for something. This.
And
yes.
Yeah, I'm excited for this because I finally read this story. I finished it a couple days ago, and it's really good.
Really well put together, huh?
Yeah, and that's saying a lot coming from me because I don't really like a lot of modern comic books. But they're doing a whole wave, starting with Moira McTaggart.
Yeah, there was a lot of layers to that book.
Yeah.
I swear. Stop giving these damn hands to these females.
Yeah, I don't know what's the deal with that hand.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that hand.
They need to make a new one because they don't have like a relaxed hand.
Looks like they might be reusing that Gwen Stacy body.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least from the waist down.
Yeah.
No, actually the torso too, because it's got that textured sculpt. It looks like, and her shirt has it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just like those are new arms.
But this is like her in like I want to say like maybe the was it 50s or 60s look of her in the story.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have had like a modern Moira McTaggart, what she looks like now.
With like the white lab coat.
Yeah.
Like right here. Yeah. Still, I mean, even if you've never read the story, decent civilian for the background, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was about to say that.
This looks weird.
I think they should have made him a little less buff. You know?
Yeah, that's what it is.
The Moon Knight body would have been perfect.
Yeah, a little more slender. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, his shoulders look huge in this, and
Yeah,
if you look
he
at the
looks
artwork, he's
jacked. Yeah.
He's really slender.
Put him on the pizza Spidey mold.
It looks like he has the pizza Spidey feet.
Yeah.
Good old Dwight with those long arms.
And see, why would he have a peg hole in the back? He shouldn't have a peg hole in the back. Like, what's he? He's not pegging nothing back there.
What?
Is this a new body?
That might be the spider. What spider? One of the. Who was the green and black like Venom looking spider figure? Didn't he have a plug-in
Big time Spidey.
like tentacles that went on his back?
Oh, Lasher.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Ultimate, or the Octopus. When Doc Ock took over Peter Parker's brain.
Oh, Superior Octopus. Superior, yeah. There's a couple green and black ones. That's the problem. Like, you either had Lasher, Big Time Spider-Man, or Superior Doc Ock.
But this is not Superior Doc Ock because he has diaphragm, and this is just an ab crunch in the middle. There's no diaphragm swivel.
I can't see it from here. My eyes are bad. This, if they just see this, you know what set this off? Cloth cape.
Yeah.
Figure off. I know,
Yep.
I know, Bobby. I know. But it would have set this figure off. Like, this would have been the perfect Magneto.
Well, I mean, you're gonna see plenty of people putting a cloth cape on this thing. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. They used Todd's favorite legs.
Yeah.
That's the Captain Marvel or UK Spidey
Mm-hmm.
legs. I'm not. It might be the upper body too. I'm not sure. It looks bigger, but that could just be because it's white plastic.
I mean, I don't mind it for a character like him, but for somebody who's like pretty athletic, doing all sorts of fucking real dynamic poses, like you just can't bend that knee very far.
It almost looks like they might have got that helmet to sit lower on his head too.
Yeah.
Because that first Magneto there, he's got kind of that egghead dome look.
Well, that one was molded on there. That wasn't it? That
Right.
was from the 3-pack. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people like heated up, peeled it off, and shaved it down a little bit, and then glued it back on.
This one's fine for me. And then this was a teaser. Oh yeah, for the retro line. That's gonna be a Target exclusive. This is gonna be This is gonna be the fight.
So
Don't need it.
yeah, I just
Yeah,
the effects
I
are
get it.
cool. I like that they added the cards to the throwing effect, even though this throwing effect makes no sense.
Isn't that the same one that we already have?
Yeah.
They said they put the symbols on there, like spade, hearts, and diamonds, and all that.
Yeah, they painted the cards on.
Okay.
And it's a new head.
Yeah, the hair is different. They said.
Yeah, new hair.
Oh, and shout out to our buddy David Nakayama for doing the artwork on both of the Gambit and Rogue cards on there.
That one single plane card is new, right?
No, that came with the original one. It just didn't have the spade painted on it.
Yeah, it was just kind of like a light pink sort of translucent thing going on.
Gotcha.
And I guess they gave him better gripping hands for his staff.
Rob saying, you guys, the blue beast with the smiling head sculpt that we're all waiting on is going to be part of the Target exclusive Don't Claws, the X-Men anime series figure Retrowave, isn't he? I have no idea. It's odd.
I haven't heard anything yet.
Well, they've reused that buck 3 times, so they got to get more than 3 uses out of it. That would not surprise me.
Yeah. All right. I show Rogue with the new head.
The hair, it seems like there's too much white. Is it just me?
I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's too much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
If I'm looking at the artwork on the card back, and I'm looking at her, then yes, it looks like it is too much.
She had big hair in that cartoon, though. If that's what they're going for.
True.
She has this gargantuan hand. It looks way too big.
You know what I think they did? Honestly, this is what I think. I think they tried to go back and redo her because everybody was buying the Marvel Select one and shaving down like the thigh legs to make her like the same size as a Marvel Legend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, people were paying $80, $100, $120 for the Juggernaut wave. So
yeah,
it makes sense. But we do get that new hand with the holding the glove.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Our ass is the Rogue body of the original body. I think that is her original body.
Yeah.
That's that old busty body that they don't use that often anymore.
Moonstone minus the arms.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at some animated series screenshots of Rogue, and that's pretty close. It's a little bit too much white, but not much.
Rob saying, I think the hair is cartoon accurate. The face, though, what is that? The face looks, I'm telling you, if you look at the Marvel Select one, the face almost looks exactly like that one.
Yeah, she looks angry.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but
because Bobby, didn't you say like is it through Dwight or Jesse that has to go through for Marvel Select?
Jesse.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that was based off the Marvel Select one.
Okay.
DeAndre said it looks better than the wonky eye version we got.
And they're both Target exclusive in Toys R Us in Canada. So that I think that Gambit's going to sit around forever, and Rogue will be Rogue will be like the next Baroness. Maybe not that hard, but I think she'll be harder to find.
That costume is definitely more animated series accurate. The colors are more accurate.
Yeah. All right.
We basically have the Juggernaut one is a Jim Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're finally getting Firestar, as Ty predicted.
Yeah, this looks good.
I didn't predict it.
Oh, sorry. As you reported.
Yeah, I got good sources.
So I don't think they stated how this is going to be released, whether it's going to be in a wave or an exclusive. Did they?
I think they said it might fit in the Spider-Man wave. I can't remember if they did say if it was a Spider-Man wave, retro or not. I can't remember. I thought they said Spider-Man though.
Be a good opportunity to give us a better Iceman than
for
in
sure.
that wave.
For sure. Or just throw in a 3-pack or some shit.
Yeah. And please get rid of. I don't want Iceman in translucent plastic. I want like white with the blue shading, or even like a light blue with white shading, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised they throw in an X-Men wave. That would not surprise me at all, because she was on the X-Men for a hot minute.
I believe that was the last
That's
Marvel
it.
Legends reveal.
All right.
Yeah, and then I guess we already talked about the Hellfire Goons.
Yeah.
Yeah. We talked about that last week too, thanks to Dan Who.
Yeah. Damn, breaking all the rules. Thanks, Dan. Messing up for everybody. All right, gentlemen. Man, well, I think we're going to wrap it up here so everybody can go. Blake, I'm with you. New Warriors 2-pack would be awesome. We're going to wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you hanging with us, for this 2.5 hours, which was fun talking about Legends and PulseCon today. And thank you, Boog, for joining us. We appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. Fellas, appreciate you guys.
Definitely got to come back on here. We got to
No doubt.
get some more good fun in. But we'll be back next week, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Google counts. Yeah, this always throws me off. Google counts asking to put opinion on Lightning Collection tomorrow. That's you, Ryan. I only have one Power Ranger. That's about it.
Hey, my opinion is that I'm almost done collecting them because I've almost got the team that I want. That I'm done.
Just what? Just the Mighty Morphin?
Just the Mighty Morphin. Of course. Look, then they'll eventually probably put them in their in their street clothes, and then they'll do like some of the monsters. So I say I'm done, but we'll see.
Yeah.
You mess with them, Boog? Yeah.
No, I thought about doing just the Mighty Morphin too, but I didn't jump on it, so I think I'm good.
You're good. You know what? Because once they're all out, they'll do like a box set with the whole team or something.
I wouldn't be surprised. You're right.
Yeah.
It'll be like a 30th anniversary set. Like, hey, here's it all again.
I mean, Hasbro's fucking killing us, man. Every successful line that they have has an army builder that you have to get. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
well, I cut G.I. Joe out. That's done. I had to. That debacle was out of here. Like I was done with that nonsense. I wasn't fighting with people over no gung ho and Baroness. Nah, not my stuff. I think GI. I forget what's on the slate tomorrow. I know it's Power Rangers and
Transformers.
Transformers, and I think that starts at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock. I think that starts at 10. If I remember, if I remember correctly, that starts at 10.
Oh, before we go, I just want to say, fuck you, Hasbro, for putting this shit on a Friday. Like, why couldn't you have done it on Saturday and Sunday when people are not working? Because I missed like most of the panel.
Just remember, man, guys like me and you were lucky because we're still employed. There's a lot of people sitting at home,
Yeah, well, those of us who are employed are the ones that are buying this shit.
Well, that's a good point. All right.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
But they're hitting us with a lot of shit to buy, dude, too. That's the problem.
Man.
They're hitting our pockets hard. Hasbro is hitting everybody's pockets hard for those who mess with it.
Yeah. It's been a very expensive couple months.
Yeah. All right, folks. For me, Rectangular, Bobby, Laser Pants, and Boog, thank you once again for coming on and being with us. We had to bring you back on, have another little chit chat again, and hang out with us. But we appreciate your insight and hanging out with us, talk about some Hasbro stuff. But we'll see y'all next week at the same bad time, same bad channel. Y'all be safe out there, and remember, just be kind with one another, and just take it easy. All right, later, people.
Later.
Peace.
Bye.